AC and DF are equal. Okay, it is given. Then their corresponding angles are equal. Then we have corresponding angles. The corresponding angle A is corresponding to angle D, angle B is corresponding to angle E here,
F.
and angle C is corresponding to angle F
F.
in triangle DEF. So these angles will be equal. Angle A will be equal to angle D, angle B will be equal to angle E, and angle C will be equal to angle F. So we have to do the same process as we have applied in theorem number 1, 2, and 3, whatever. So what we have to just keep that a smaller one, a smaller triangle. So as we consider here, since AB is considered as the smaller triangle, so a smaller divided by larger side will be give us the value less than 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you can write here
Yes, sir.
less than 1. So all the values will be equal and less than 1. So when you keep this triangle ABC on DEF, so that vertex A is just coincide the vertex D on triangle DEF, then we find that DE side is intersected at point P and DF side is intersected on point Q, and just we joined PQ. So this PQ will be equal to BC. Okay. So this triangle DPQ is not the other triangle than ABC. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now we can say that AB divided by DP, AB divided by DP, BC divided by
PQ.
PQ, and AC divided by DQ. Since
DQ.
all corresponding sides are equal of the same triangle, here we are looking ABC and here we are looking DPQ. Both the triangles are congruent or not?
Yes,
Because
sir.
same triangles are there. Same triangles are there. Only points are differently noted here. So what we can say, this we can say, AB by DP, AC by DQ, and BC by PQ are all equal to 1 because all corresponding sides are equal in two triangles.
Are
Okay.
congruent.
So in this way, we can say that by side, these two triangles are congruent. And why it is not congruent? Why it would not be congruent? Because it would be congruent because it is the same triangle given here. The photocopy of the triangle is this. Yes?
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
not?
Yes, sir.
So in this way, if DP is equal to AB and AC is equal to DQ. So these two sides are intersected in equal ratios. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
So if PQ will be parallel to EF,
Yes, sir. Because of corresponding.
you have gone through a theorem like that. If a line intersecting two sides of a triangle, or midpoint also, midpoint theorem is that, na? So here it is called midpoint because it has divided into 1:1 ratio. Na? But is in the equal ratio. That's why this side PQ and EF will be parallel. So in this case, we have written here dP by dP by PE, dP by PE is equal to dQ by And so PQ is parallel to EF. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Lakshmi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if these two sides are parallel, then these corresponding angles will be equal. Angle P will be equal to angle E and angle Q is equal to angle F. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or not? So this is what I have written here. Angle P is equal to angle E and angle Q is equal to angle F. Okay. Now,
Yes.
this all information allow us to write dP divided by dE is equal to dQ divided by QF and is equal to PQ divided by EF. Yes or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So dP is equal to AB. So dP can be replaced by AB, dQ can be replaced by AC, and PQ can be replaced by BC. So now
Yes, sir.
DE, DF, and EF, all the sides of the larger one of the triangle DEF. So the two corresponding ratio of the two corresponding sides becomes equal. This is actually given fact. Sides of one triangle are proportional to the sides of other, then we have to prove that the corresponding angles. Now, if this is happened, then we can write BC is equal to PQ. BC is equal to PQ. Here we have already written, but now you can write here. This step you can take after. Okay. So in this way, we can say ABC and DPQ or DEF are similar, not now, but we can say ABC triangle and DPQ are congruent. These two equal triangles are congruent. And if equal triangles are congruent, then now see in the figure, if these two are congruent, then angle A will be equal to angle D. Yes. Angle B will be equal to angle P and angle C will be equal to angle Q. And since these two are parallel, then P and E angles will be equal, Q and F will be equal. So B and E will be equal and P and F will be equal. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here we have written this line first, and after that, understanding. So we have got this angle P and angle E are equal, angle Q and angle P are equal, and you can say angle A and angle D, already the corresponding angles, all the corresponding angles are equal. So finally you write this angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, and angle C equal to angle F. So this has to be okay. Now we have given you 6.5 as your homework. So do it. In the book it is also given proof. Nothing more to do that. Okay. Will you do this?
Yes,
The
sir.
same thing you have to do. Same thing here. Now I am just going to take you some question if you can ask from exercise either 6.2 or 6.3. So you are now able to explain every question of 6.3 also. So if you have any doubt in any
Yes.
question, then you can ask. in few seconds, just read the question, overview the questions, and just ask. I'm just turning the page. In question number 1, nothing to do. Just you have to match the angles and sides and see whether the ratios are equal or not, and so they will be similar or not. 2 number question is also very good, easy to solve.
Sir, very easy.
Question number
3.
3.
Sir, 3.
Okay. This is the question number 3. The diagonals AC and BD. The diagonals AC and BD of
Not
trapezium
able to,
ABC. Yes, beta.
sir, not visible.
What not visible? I'm nothing written now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just wait. I'm reading the question for you. The diagonals AC and BD. Now just first draw a trapezium. Exercise 6.3, question number 3. This is not. Just draw a trapezium. Give the name of the vertex A, B, C, D. And it is given that diagonals AC and BD. So join diagonals AC and BD like this. And suppose
Intersected.
this is intersecting each other at O with parallel AB parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC. This is the trapezium. Intersect each other at the point O, and using the similarity criteria of two triangles, so that OA divided by OC is equal to OB divided by
OD.
OD. Yes. So
Yes, sir.
now, how you will do this? So just draw a trapezium like this, join the diagonals, and give a point O here. And for doing this, you can do one thing. Just name some of the angles like this. 1. This is like 2, 3, and 4. 4. It is just to use the angle very conveniently. Nothing about that. You can write the name of the triangles also, but it will take time. Okay. And you can say that vertically opposite angles are equal. Yes, na?
Yes.
So these two angles are equal. So what you can write?
Sir, angle 1 and 3 is also.
Yes, beta. Angle 1 and 3, na?
Yes,
Angle
Sir.
1 and 3, angle 2 and 4, these are all equal because alternated interior angles.
Into.
So you have to write uh, proof में लिखो. According to the question, drawn a trapezium ABCD with AB parallel to BC. Now,
CD.
now since AB is parallel to DC, therefore angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and
Angle 2 equal to angle 4.
Why?
equal 4
4.
alternate interior
Interior.
angle.
Interior.
Also, what again? See here,
Vertically opposite.
DOC and AOB or BOA, you can say, are equal.
Vertical. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vertically opposite angle. Angle DOC is equal to BOA. Just why BOA? Na? See, the corresponding vertex of D is angle B, vertex B. That's why D has been written here first, DOC. So we have started here with BOA. Nothing more about that. So you can write vertically opposite angle. So you can say in these two triangles, three angles are equal to the corresponding three angles of the other triangle. One true and one this angle, and 3, 4 and this one angle. So all three angles are equal. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
sir.
So you can write here only you can write in triangle DOC, DOC and triangle BOA in these two triangles. So these three criteria we are matching, three angles we are matching to each other. This implies DOC is similar to triangle
Triangle
BOA
A.
by angle. Yes or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if these two are similar, then the corresponding sides will be equal.
Yes.
So you can write OC is equal to OC where it is OC this and its corresponding OA here, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
OC equal to OA is equal to, you can write OD also, OD by OB.
OB by OD.
We have just taken the side of the smaller triangle. So here also we have OD. Okay. So where the explanation you can write
Yes, sir.
what ratio of the corresponding sides of the similar triangle. Sorry. Now you can write ratio of
Yes, sir.
corresponding sides of similar triangles. This much you can write. Or what we need to prove, OA by OC we can prove. So now you can just reverse it. OA by OC is also equal to OB by OD. Okay, you can write directly this also. Okay. इसका reciprocal कर दिया ना. So reciprocal of two equal numbers are equal. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
So these two are equal, so their reciprocals will also be equal. So hence prove. You can write second reciprocal. Whatever you are doing now, you can write. Nothing to hesitate about that. Okay. Any more questions? You first try to solve it. Just try to solve it and then ask. You haven't
Yes, sir.
tried. You haven't tried. That's why you are confused. Which question I can ask. In the next class, you can ask. Okay. Just go through
Yes.
the. Just go through that. Like, I'm coming on the next theorem. It is on page number 141 of NCERT book. Area of similar triangle.
Similar triangle.
And this theorem is very important. Theorem number. This is important. This comes in the examination also to prove. Okay. This is not only for
Yes,
motivation.
sir.
This is not only for motivation. What it is saying, the ratio of the area of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides.
Corresponding sides.
So if two triangles are similar, suppose this is ABC and this is PQR, it is given in the book, PQR. So what is given? Given that triangle ABC, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. It is given. And then we have to prove that area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR. This is called the area ratio of the area of two similar triangles. Ratio of the area of two similar triangles are equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Means AB by PQ and its square will be equal to BC by QR square and also is equal to
AC by PR square.
AC by PRS. One thing, if you are not the area, okay, just think about similarity of two triangles, then you can say AB by PQ will be equal to BC by QR equal to AC by PR. Yes or not? If two triangles are
Yes.
similar, then the corresponding sides are in this equal ratio, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this thing you can say, and if AB by PQ, BC by QR, and AC by PR all equal, then their squares will also be equal. Then you can say that if two triangles are similar, then the square of the ratio of their corresponding side will also be equal.
So not understanding.
See what I am trying to make you understand. Time is getting up. Suppose if two triangles are similar, ABC and DEF, two triangles are similar, then what you can say? If this is given, two triangles are similar, then you can write AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
So if these all are equal, then their square will also be equal. Na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now we have to correlate this thing with the ratio of the area of the triangles, similar triangles. Nothing to do more. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
So how to correlate? Let us see. Now first write, this is to prove area of triangle ABC is equal to half, just particular also, because height is needed there, na? Height is needed there. In the figure also it is given M and N. It is M and this is 90 degrees. So according to the figure, area of ABC will be equal to half into base BC into
Into
AM. Yes or not?
Yes.
Area of triangle PQR is equal to half into QR into PN. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now take the ratio of these two, or area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR is equal to half of, okay, now half into BC into AM divided by half into QR in PM. Just remove half and we will find that BC into AM divided by QR into PN. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you can say that this triangle ABM and PQN, are these two similar triangles? Are these two similar triangles?
Yes, sir.
How? Because this is 90
angle-
degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree. Because this is 90 degree, angle B is equal to angle Q. So two angles are equal, then third angle will also be equal.
Yes, sir.
Yes or not? So
Yes,
in
sir.
this way, these two are similar triangles. So you can write, since, हो सकता है बेटा बीच में टाइम खत्म हो जाए, ठीक ना? तो थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी देखो जो AB is similar to triangle
PQN.
PQN. PQN. You can write AA criteria. ठीक है ना? So you can say that therefore angle B will be equal to angle Q. Yes. Angle M will be equal to angle N. And so this is not it is not needed to write all these things. Explain extra in the book. If you have already written AA criteria, na, then this line is not. So you can directly write AM divided by PN is equal to AB divided by PQ. AM divided by PN corresponding sides is equal to AB divided by PQ corresponding side. Yes or not? PQ.
Yes, sir.
And now, if this equation you are considering as equation number 1 that we have on here, this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2, then see here AM divided by PN can be replaced from the equation 2 by AB by PQ. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it will be done. Just consider this as equation 2. Similarly, you can write. Similarly, or wait, just do the final thing. Also we have triangle ABC is similar to triangle
PQR.
PQR. Figures. That's why AB divided by PQ is equal to BC divided by QR is equal to AC divided by PR. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, from equation 1, what we have got? We have got AB by PQ. No. We have got area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR is equal to BC into AM divided by QR into PM. Okay. Now see. Also you can write from equation 2 what we have got
AB by PQ.
AM by PM. AM by PM is equal to see the equation number 2.
AB by PQ.
PQ. Now see, this is equation number 3, suppose. Okay. So if AB by PQ is equal to AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. Nah?
Yes.
So instead of AB by PQ, we can write BC by QR.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR is equal to BC by QR into now AM by PM can be replaced by AB by PQ.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now AB by PQ can be replaced by BC by QR.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this can be replaced. So write BC by QR into BC by QR, and it will give us BC by QR whole square. Yes or not? Therefore,
Yes.
area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR is equal to BC by QR whole square. Yes. So
Yes, sir.
one part of your question is proved.